This is my favourite multi-tool, the Leatherman Charge. It is the second one that I've had. The first one did have a component break on it, and I contacted Leatherman. They said send it back, and they shipped me another one pretty quickly, which I was extremely impressed by. So all it cost to get it repaired was the cost of shipping to them. The component that broke was the can opener, bottle opener. It actually broke the tip off across there, and you could see that it was actually a fault in the metal casting there. It was a clean break. It was not caused by force of any sort. And yeah, there was no question. It was just a straight swap. And it added to me to the value of owning one of these multi-tools. The value of this over the years to me has been fantastic, because it can just be thrown in my pocket, thrown in the corner of the car, and it does most things that I need. To be perfectly honest, I've even used it as a hammer. It is a tool that has provided the ability to manage a number of situations across fishing, camping, gardening, household maintenance, a whole range of tasks. In fact, even recently I saw Ben Crow of Crimson Guitars do a video where he carved a guitar neck using one of these. So highly recommend these. I'll just mention at this point, this video is not sponsored. It's just my favourite knife. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because it doesn't always do what you need. And as I mentioned, having used it as a hammer brings in the reason of this video. Just yesterday, I was driving down the street and I saw a garage sale sign, so I thought I'd pop in. And this was on their bench for $5. And whether it was a cheap Taiwanese knockoff or an original didn't bother me. It was $5 and it seems reasonably sturdy. It's a hammer, claw hammer, with pliers, wire cutters, a little bit of surface rust in there, but that will come out with the vinegar bath. A little bit on the backside, raised up. Once again, that'll come out with a vinegar bath. It'll come off and polish up nicely. Nice solid carabiner hook there. We have inside a serrated blade that has obviously seen some use and been sharpened a couple of times, with a large flat head screwdriver on the end. We have next a chisel. I don't know whether you can see that, but we have a chisel. We have nut wrench, varying sizes. We have the bottle opener. We have a wire stripper. All of that on that one piece. I have to be careful as I'm doing this so I don't cut my hands on any of this. We have the standard wood saw. We have a Phillips head screwdriver. And finally, we have the plain blade. This has a couple of things that the Leatherman doesn't have. Now, obviously it's not something that I can just walk down the street with a hammer hanging out of my pocket. But where I think this really does shine is camping. One of the main points of contention at any camping trip at the start and the end is the tent pegs. This gives you the tools to handle those, and it also gives you the tools to manage retightening or running up and you know, running cables or ropes into trees, cutting notches. Whatever you need is probably going to be in this, that you could just throw in the drawer of a camping cabinet or in the back of your car, whatever you're going with. And I think that this one actually might become my travel multi-tool. All honesty, I'll probably still take the Leatherman Charge with me as well. But out of the two of those, I don't think I'm ever going to be short of a tool that I need to do a job. And the extra tools that this one comes with covers off the shortfall of the Leatherman. Not many shortfalls are there, but there are some, and I think this one for me will cover those off. So $5 at a garage sale that I hadn't even been looking for this, stumbled across it, and at that price I reckon this one will clean up really nice and become quite useful. So another tool in the kit, whether you're collecting or using, happy hunting.